So this guy in 1870 was helping out in a prison. He found that 42 inmates all traced back to the same great-great-grandfather. So he had to figure out what happened. So he dove in and did a deep study. He found that it traced all the way back to a guy in New York named Max Jukes. He was a bum, a thug, and a womanizer. He had 11 kids with a bunch of different women and a crazy life. And his stats over the 5 generations are insane. 310 people died as paupers, 400 drunks, 190 prostitutes, 150 more criminals, and 7 murderers. But wait, it gets even crazier. Then he compared it to another family at the exact same time. His name was Jonathan Edwards. Also had almost a dozen kids. And he lived right near him. He was a teacher, he was a pastor. And here is their next 5 generations. 13 college presidents, 65 college professors, 75 military leaders, 80 public servants, 60 authors, 60 doctors, 30 judges, 100 more pastors, 100 lawyers, 3 U.S. senators, and a U.S. vice president. Parents do not realize that the decisions that they make today have ripple effects for generations to come. It's more about what we leave in our kids than to them.
Bingo. And the thing is, this is not to say parents, or children, I guess, to blame your parents for all the bad things in your life. That is not what this is saying. Yeah. But what it's saying is those parents who pour into their kids, not pour money into their kids, but just pour into them the life lessons they've learned, or leading by example. Hey, instead of you just having your kid, I don't know, plopped in front of a TV for 10 hours a day, maybe you talk to them or read with them or go on walks with them and interact and engage. And that simple act can be the difference of how your kid maybe has a better time adjusting in life to whatever situations may happen to them.
Yeah, but I agree, but that's an interesting comparison, but how polar opposite. Jonathan Edwards, you got to look him up, friends, if you don't know who this great man of God is and was. And the children, grandchildren, just what an amazing legacy. But we're talking about biblical morality. He was a pastor. We're talking about discipline. We're talking about work ethic. We're talking about all kinds of things in ways he was raising his 11 or 12 kids. And so, yeah, of course that's going to matter when they're brought up with a biblical worldview. They have a fixed foundation of truth and moral absolutes. It's a completely different perspective and trajectory, as you heard from his descendants, as the other guy that was just, he was described as a thug, womanizer, that kind of just who cares, anything goes, right? Wow.
Yep. Lean into truth. Lean out of anything worldly, just if you can do that, parents, and instill that into your kids, life here on earth will be better.